Years ago, when my husband was in college, he bought this little condo and built himself a bedroom in the back of the garage so he could rent out the rest and live rent-free. After we got married, this is where we started our life together. Since then, we've been renting it out. But now it's time for a much-needed update. On the last episode, we went shopping for supplies and hunted for the perfect backsplash, countertops, and flooring to tone down those very orangey cabinets I'm actually planning on keeping. And now, with materials ready and decisions made, it's time to get to work and breathe new life into this space.
It's demo day! Woohoo!
Thank you, finally, huh?
So we've got the countertop people coming in just a short bit. What we're gonna have them do is, I asked them when I was buying the granite countertops if they are able to just cut this off for me, because I don't have the tools. I really don't have the time with everything that else I have to do. So they're gonna take care of that for me. I've got electrical right on the inside of here, 3 things. What I need to do is shut off the power, disconnect those receptacles, shove the wires down a little bit, and then once they remove the countertops, we will go about putting them other places. I was thinking maybe putting one of the plugs over here and then the other 2 outlets up there. So we are gonna be ripping out all the countertops for the kitchen. I'm gonna have no sink in the kitchen, and then this is where all of the action starts to happen. It's gonna get really messy, really ugly temporarily before it gets beautiful. This is the storm before the calm. So, but I'm so excited. So I was able to find somebody who was able to do my countertops in such a short amount of time, which was a huge win because everybody I was calling was 2 to 3 weeks out. I don't have 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm really grateful that they are going to be coming the very next day. So it's super, super exciting. So let's take care of the electrical right now. All right, I'm trying to rip off the drywall so that I can access this right here. So. There we go. Now I can access it. Hallelujah. Ow. Let's try not to break it out. We are back from getting the paint. I also took a quick drive over to my good friend Niels from Learn to DIY's house. He's lending me a ladder so that I can get up there and fix those paint mistakes. I mean, they must have never painted before in their life because they got it all over my ceiling. It is awful. So I'm gonna have to repaint the edges of my ceiling, and I'm hoping that the color matches good, and then I'll go back in and cut in the color that we're gonna be painting it. Yeah, if you're renting and you want to paint, just be very careful and make sure you get permission from your landlord first. Also, one of the updates that I'm gonna be doing here is we are gonna be putting in some outlets that have USB and USB-C ports in them. I think that is just something that we need in this modern era. I got 6 of them. I'm gonna be putting at least 1 in every bedroom, maybe 2 in the master bedroom. We'll put 1 out here in the kitchen and then probably 1 in the living room, or maybe we'll put 2 in the kitchen. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. And then, yeah. Oh, and then I keep telling you about that fun thing. Maybe we'll do the fun thing first and then we'll cut in and paint, because I know I've been stringing you along and it's really cool. So, all right, let's do this first real quick. So I've already cut power to this. So we're gonna just test it. If this lights up, then it still has power. But if it doesn't, then we are good to go. So no lights, no power, we are good to go. So I have my Athena drill by Leah. This is my drill, and it's the best drill for ladies out there. So it was made for you guys by me. So here we go. We're gonna just undo this. It's not my drill, it's the screws are stripped. Okay, the easiest way to do this is to pull it out and then clip the wires, but I don't really want to redo all of the stripping the outer coating off. So we might, well, that's stripped too. All these screws are stripped. I don't know how, because I don't think this has been messed with a lot. That one's stripped too. My goodness, they must have been stripped when they put them in. So we're gonna take these off, pull them aside. You can clip them off and just redo. These will be ready to be bent. Oh, there we go. Just gonna go with that. I might re-bend that because I just bent that. Okay, so we've got hot, neutral, and our grounding wire. This is our new one. We're gonna attach them in the back. See those holes on either side? We are gonna do that. So we're gonna need to loosen that one up. This all goes in straight, so they don't have to curl. We just put those in. We'll unbend these all and put them in straight. Let's clip them down a little bit. So we are gonna just put them in white. It even labels it, like, put the white ones in this one. That makes it easy, right? White. Now we're gonna do black and black. Maybe I should have waited before I painted. I'll just have to be extra careful when I paint around this to not get any paint on it, but I wanted to listen to some tunes. All right, that's it. Now we just push it back in. Let's see. Why is that? My goodness. It's in there, and we're gonna listen to music. Here's the project that I am telling you is gonna blow your mind, change your life if you have can lighting. So raise your hand if you have dated can lighting that drives you crazy and you want the nice, clean, contemporary LED lighting that saves you money and looks so sleek and new. Well, guess what? I thought that I would have to hire an electrician, that it was gonna be super complicated, but what if I told you you could change it in 1 minute?
That's right.
Would you be interested? Okay, well, so you get one of these. These are called a retrofit downlight. These are LED lights, okay? This one was box of 4 for $25. My brother-in-law, Jared, has a favorite brand that it's a box of 4 for $35. They just happen to be out. So either way, like super, super affordable. How many of you want this instead of that dated, the one where you have to screw in a light bulb? Yes, so this lasts 22 years if you're running it 6 hours a day. So this is gonna last some time. I'm gonna show you how we can put this in and switch out your can lighting in less than a minute per one. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Before we install these, I want to just show you how we do it. So right here, you can see that there's different light settings from warm to brighter, and I like the 5,000, but this one actually goes up to 6,000. I like the daylight, and the reason I'm not putting it on the 6,000 is just because I don't know. So you just adjust that setting right there. When we get up there, you'll see that we just screw this in like a light bulb, and then I'll show you the rest, but
Easy peasy.
it's literally life-changing. I'm gonna show you just how fast and easy this is, and you don't need any special tools. So we've got our light here, and all we do is pull down this kit. There might be some springs that you have to disconnect. Okay, I'm just pulling those down. You need to unscrew the light bulb, and hopefully this won't break when I drop it. It didn't, yes. Okay, and then this screws in just like a light bulb. Make sure it's in there nice and tight. Then you pinch these two little like wire things. They're gonna pinch this into place, push it in, and boom, you're done. Seriously, that is like about the same as changing a light bulb, and you have fresh, modern, contemporary lights. It is awesome. Did that change your life? I know it did me. I only have a few in here, so, but I might have to put them in some other places. Let there be light. Yes, so good. Now it's time to clean up the edges of our ceiling where they just got paint. I am like 98% sure that the trim color and the ceiling color are the same and the same sheen. So I color matched my trim. We are gonna just go ahead and pour some of this with hopefully out.
Bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? I met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I. She promised me to never leave my side, but she left me here alone.
Okay, we've had a very productive day. We did a bunch of demo on all of the countertops, shortened the island and all of that. We picked up a ladder, we bought the paint, and we started painting. Let me show you what we've got going. Almost the entire perimeter. Now going down over here is the staircase, and I can't do that right now, especially by myself. It's just very tall. And I don't want to do that by myself, and I'm not even sure that the ladder is tall enough. We'll see. But we painted around the rim and corrected all of the painting mistakes. I did a lot of the trim, and we went in here and took care of all of the bad painting in here as well as all the trim. So that's it for tonight. I am toast and I'm going to bed. See you in the morning. Okay, I decided to hire an electrician for the stuff out in the kitchen area, but I don't need an electrician for this stuff. This is easy peasy. I've done it a bunch. This is like an old school dimmer that was on like with a knob and everything, and it was really touchy. Like if you turned it too far to the right, it would actually turn it off. Then these are just kind of the dated switch. So I decided that we're gonna switch them both out now. I got one of these dimmer switches, which I've totally installed in other houses before. And I am really wanting to switch out all of the switches to this one that's a little bit more contemporary. We're gonna just go ahead and do that real quick while we're waiting to hear back from the electrician. First of all, we're gonna unscrew these, and then I'm gonna double check to make sure that there is no power. Okay, I think we're okay. We don't have a lot of wiggle room here. So we're gonna just clip these. You can strip off the wire. Basically, we need to expose wire here. Let's try and get a win over here. None of my electrical is going the way I need. All right, let's see if we can get a quick win. My goodness. One done. We gotta win. No, before we proceed, I need to find out which one of these is the hot wire and which one is not. So it's one of these two blacks, so I had to turn the power back on, and we are gonna test it with our little pin. If it turns red, it is the hot one. That one did not turn red. That's the hot one. So we know that the one that's a little shorter is the hot one. That one's not. I'm gonna turn the power back off before we proceed. I'm not an electrician, so I'm not giving you a tutorial. It's a tight fit, but let's go turn on the power and see if it works. All right, here we go. It works, and it doesn't do anything weird. Let's see if our other switch should work. It does. We did it! Electrical success.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay!
Well, that gives me some confidence to continue on. But I'm gonna hold off doing any of the other switches until we've painted because I don't wanna get paint on the new ones. That makes sense, doesn't it? Now we're gonna do all of the small like repair jobs. There's just a lot of nail holes. Like just for example, this little section right here has 20 holes, no joke. And that one has like 10. And so we're gonna just go around with some dry decks and fill all of those in and try to get as little of this on the wall as possible. It means less cleanup for me afterwards. Where it's already dried or where it needs it, I'm going to go and use some spray texture to normalize some of the flaws in the texture from, you know, just bad patch jobs in the past. So here we go. I'm just gonna use my finger. So here, I like to push it in and then kind of rub it off. And that's because I don't want to have to sand. So that's what we're trying to do, is avoid sanding. So there we go. This is gonna go hopefully kind of fast. I think we got this section. Let's go to town everywhere else. Let's take a break. I need one. I just wanted to take this opportunity and kind of tell you how I'm going about approaching like all of the decision making that needs to happen in this. I am approaching it much in the way I would, a lot to do with time, budget, and just all of that, and things that just are necessary to be done. But as far as what colors I'm choosing and the quality of finishes and all of that, I am really keeping my husband and sons in mind. This really is a labor of love for me to expand on the legacy that my husband established when he bought this. He bought this as a college-age student, single, and lived in it with his buddies as roommates and went to college. He always envisioned someday his future children that he didn't have at the time, that maybe they would live here as well. And so when he bought it, he really bought it with that in mind. And so I've really taken this tasks to heart, and every decision I make is made with love for him and for the sacrifice he made and what he did, and then also for our boys who will one day live here. I want it to be a place that will lean a little bit more masculine. I'm taking this very serious, and I miss them already, even though it's only been a few days. I really miss their presence, and this is going to be a long couple weeks, but hopefully with how busy and everything that we need to get done, it will keep me distracted. So anyways, break time's done. Let's get back to work. Well, I've done a really good job absolutely obliterating and destroying this place, and it's only gonna get a little bit worse before it really starts to get beautiful. This is the absolute chaos before all of the beautiful things happen. Okay, I think we should call Greg and give him a status update and see what he thinks of our progress.
Hey, honey.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
I would give you an update on the progress and see what you think of what I've done with the place.
Okay.
Let me flip the camera around. Let's see.
Whoa. Wow. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, you went to town.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah,
Do you still trust me?
of course.
It's a mess right now, but I promise it's gonna get better.
Is that the color it was before, that blue color in there?
No, they painted it and they got paint literally all over all of the ceiling. So I had to like repaint like all of the corners to match. I promise I'll make it pretty. I do. I miss you, honey.
I miss you too, and you look pretty.
Oh, thank you. You look super handsome. I hope all is well.
Everything's fine. Always miss you. Dolly really misses you.
Does she?
Yeah, he misses you. We all miss you.
Well, I miss you too. So I promise I'll make it better. Love you. Okay, we're gonna attempt to fix this door that's come apart. I think it's from a blow that it took on this side because you can see that there's like a dent. We're gonna just squeeze some glue in it. And then I've got some Dollar Tree clamps here. I don't know that I would buy these clamps, but I think that we might get the job done. I'm going to be picking up the flooring in the morning, and so before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to try to get as much of this main area painted before we do the install. And so yeah, let's get painting. We're gonna leave you hanging here until the next episode.
And just as a reminder, you are powerful. We'll see you next time.